Hello everybody, this is Gamer19 and I do want to apologize for this big gigantic delay and overdue of my customized Gunpla that I'm doing. And as you can see right now, this is what's pretty much going on with the Gunpla. There's all that I haven't really done anything much to it, and then for some parts fell off. But other than that, I have been like I said, and of course it isn't an excuse, as people say, like no excuse and stuff. But I couldn't really much figure it out exactly what to do with the whole beam saber holder thing, and because that's basically the one thing I'm struggling with, along with of course the whole the shield thing. I wasn't really much figuring out exactly what to do with it, and I wanted to do something different though for it. That's why I of course didn't really much want to leave it untouched. But and so for the next several months, of course, it's just trying to figure out exactly what to do to, of course, already not busy at my job and kind of forgot about it. And then, of course, with the whole coronavirus thing going on, which I hope YouTube does not take down my video because I said that word, but because of the whole virus, it slowed down. But now, just recently I did come across something on the, I want to say on a what's online, in which I figured, okay, this might be the help I could get for this kit, like additional support. So, as you know right now, this Gunpla is right now a mixture of the Wing Gundam and the Shining Gundam. Or was it the... Yeah, it was the Shining Gundam. And like you see, I tried on the issue with the parts for the beam sabers. It was, of course, a lot difficult. It might go blurry, but let me see if I could try and... You barely see it, but that's pretty much how it is. And then... So anyways, time to move these parts around and introduce the next Gunpla that I will be adding to it. And so here it is. The Wing Gundam Zero Hono. Forgive me if I mispronounce it. As soon as I saw how it was like an edited version of the Wing Zero, I decided to check it out. And sure enough, after thoroughly looking at the sides of it, I see that there's some things that I could probably use from this kit in order to, of course, help out with the other Wing Gundam. So basically, this kit's right now gonna be kit bashing fodder, just like with the Shining Bright Gundam, which of course none of the actually the extra parts from it, which is this part right here, came from it, I believe. But anyways, so that's the end of this intro video, and then time to get started. Okay, so thoroughly looking over at the instruction booklet for the Wing Gundam Zero Hono, I've figured out exactly what I'm going to take from it. Pretty much the side skirtings, as well as the shoulders, and then I noticed that it also comes with this feature to where the let me show you right over here that, here you go, how the legs actually move downward. Now that will also completely change out the original leg function, but I figured that if somehow I'm able to transfer these off of it and attach them to the thing, to the other part, then I should be able to, of course, not worry about it. So pretty much this guy, the person who designed the Gunpla, the edited version, pretty much solved one issue that I was basically having in a way. Although, see, another reason it just pops out, but it does look like it might be able to get it. But, anyways, so, there's that. And then I also noticed on, where is it at? I noticed also, here it is, down below, it has a beam saber holster on the shield. And I figured I'd probably just take the shield, that little slot off, or make a duplicate, and or also attach it somewhere onto the Gunpla. And then we'll see how it goes. And then of course it's just a lot of other editing. So, and then I'm thinking of maybe just replacing the arms. It's hard to see on here, but okay, I'll just go back to the original. Notice how the arms are circular, so that's why I figured I'll go ahead and do that on the changing parts. So I'll give it like a full update on see how the progress goes, so stay tuned. Okay, so a little quick update here. So what I basically did was I cut apart the Wing Zero Hono's shield, and which is basically this part here, the underside. Sand it down, add in some milliputty stuff, and then did some quick test on the attachment to the other shield, and then basically how it's gonna go. Let me see if I can try and get it. It'll be more easy for me to show you but because I don't have glue, which is the biggest dilemma I'm facing right now at the time of this recording. So basically, the shield is gonna look something like this, and then oops, which I hope all of you could actually see here. And then of course it's gonna be like really aligned, of course. And then the biggest thing I wanted to know was, is it gonna work with the beam saber? And sure enough, I did. It's gonna be a little bit push, but of course another push to the putty, and then oops, there it goes. See, like I told you, the bit dilemma. Because I wanted to try and also go for like a smooth attachment, and the fact that, you know what, I'm basically pushing the putty downward is of course the big issue for it. But right now it's like this is right now trial and error right now on this. But my biggest thing was the beam saber, which I wanted to have two, but it looks like it's just gonna be one. And then I wanted to still have this, and I figured, you know, I'm just gonna attach it right here. But you know what? I actually wonder. By the way, be very cautious, especially when you're dealing with small parts and other parts. Do not completely, ultimately do this to your Gunpla in a way. Because what will happen was it'll break the inner joints, the inner connections actually. And let me move this here. Of course, it's gonna be like this. I'll attach glue to it, but I want to check, because I thought to myself, you know what? No, it's not gonna work out like I originally had in mind. So basically, okay, so basically I just had some technical difficulties, but pretty much I decided to go with plan B, and that is to glue this small pieces here, and then get some putty and glue, and then attach it to here, so that way it will be pointed up, kind of like how the shield was also in the other, on the original Wing Zero. And so right now, until I get some glue, I cannot really do anything right now, so move on to the next part, shall we? Alright, but yeah, you're looking at basically an aftermath of some editing that I have done. One of those, there's no turning back kind of editing, because, um, once you cut the part, there's no way you'll be able to put it back together again, unless you, of course, you have glue, but I mean, like, if it's supposed to be, like, an important part, and you, like, decide to cut it, and then realize, no, that you're not gonna do it, well, there's no turning back, because there's already been it. So, basically, what I done here was basically, disconnected one of the parts to the wing zero's wing, and basically what I'm going to do is take the wing zero Hono and attach it over to the other wing zero, and then of course it's going to have its what do you call it, that emblem, it's like an emblem on its front, and then of course, gonna have this part here, but basically, it's gonna be left up here, and then I'll figure out something for the top part. For the skirting, here's what I've got so far. It's loose, but it's gonna have let me see if I can try and focus. I'm gonna have some glue on it, make it stick more straight, and then do some more sanding and probably more putty or something, and then basically what I'm going to do, I disconnected the original leg port. The wing zero decided to go for having its feet facing downward, put the shining Gundam's foot on here, and then of course connect this part over here. But pretty much that's how everything went. I missed a part that I'm gonna try and disconnect. A part or two that I'm trying to disconnect. And pretty much everything was like, the inner thoughts was like nervousing to yeah, just nervousing. And then once you've finally done it, then of course you're gonna like feel bad. And there goes that part. That's not gonna turn bad either. But yeah, that's basically like how it is. It's real nervous. Like, I don't know how every other kid basher does it on getting over that feeling. The feeling of the feeling that I'm feeling right now. Just the whole nervousness thing. And I want to tell you, there's actually like quite an interesting thing. Now so far everything's gonna stay like this. Until I get some more glue by the next morning, which by the time you see this, I've already have gotten glue. But so that's the plan. Just get more glue tomorrow, and then put everything together, and then show it off, and then finally the painting. And so okay, yeah, that's about it. And also I actually got these. I'm gonna try them out on another model kit I got, and it's the Dreadnought D-Class from Space Battleship Yamato 2202. And then I'll apply it onto here, and then oh yes, so an interesting thing, so because everything's put on hold for this kit, for this Gunpla kit bashing customization, I had no urge to build any more Gunplas. Like, I didn't feel like it. I have multiple Gunplas lined up, getting ready to be built. The Valkyrie Lander, the Earth Greed, the Jupiter 5, the Sazabi, and what else do I have? Oh, the SD Gundam Phoenix and the Wing Zero with the angel wings on it. I have those kits lined up, and yet I haven't had the urge to build them because of this kit bashing customization. But I have a feeling that once I'm done with it, in a way, then I'll be on track to it. So until next time, everybody, see you soon.